He wanted the last moment of his life to be that he kissed the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There was a moment where the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he was lining up the soldiers for war, and he had a stick in his hand, and he was making sure the rows were straight. So he was just taking the stick along to make sure no one's chest was protruding out and no one was back. And so there was one person, as he was taking the stick along, there was one person, when the stick touched him, he said, awja'tani ya Rasulullah. He goes, ya Rasulullah, you've hurt me. The Prophet paused and he said, you've hurt me. I want my qisas. I want revenge. And the Sahaba were about to lose it, because first of all, your pain wasn't that serious. They weren't ready to validate that little bit of pain. And that's where I want to focus on. He was, though. Because who am I to say that that didn't hurt you the way you felt it? Pain is subjective. I don't know how much something hurts you. And so he said, okay, he gave the stick to the man. And then he said, okay, hit me back. And he said, no, you have a shirt on and I don't. And in that moment, the Prophet ﷺ, he took off his shirt. And everyone is, you can imagine the air in the room sucked out of the room. Everyone is like, is this really about to happen? And then he drops to his knees and he kisses the stomach of the Prophet. And he said, I just wanted the last thing to be before I died to be, I kissed you. That's all he wanted. And so he came up with this little plan in his head. But this plan tells us 1400 years later that no pain was too small for the Prophet to recognize.